The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has convened a strategic meeting with the leadership of political parties to review its regulations and guidelines ahead of the 2027 general elections. INEC Chairman Professor Joash Amupiton says the review is in line with the powers granted by the Commission by the Constitution and the Electoral Act. He added that the revised guidelines are aligned with the current Electoral Act aimed at strengthening the electoral processes. The INEC chairman emphasized that credible elections begins in the transparency of the processes that produce the candidates, not on the polling day.
With you, as I have often maintained, credible elections begin long before polling day. They begin in the transparency of the process that produces the candidate. As you are all aware, these regulations have been formulated under the power granted to INEC by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, as well as under the Electoral Act of 2022. It represents a significant review of the regulations made in 2022, now meticulously aligned with the recently enacted Electoral Act of 2022.
Advisory Council Yusuf Dantale expresses worry over the recently amended Electoral Act 2026, noting that it falls short of progressive, inclusive and people-oriented Electoral Act.
Of these expectations, rather than advancing our democratic journey, it represents a significant regression, one that must be urgently addressed in national interest. It is particularly concerning that the contentious Electoral Act formed the basis upon which INEC released the timetable and schedules for the 2027 general elections. This had inadvertently placed immense pressure on political parties, especially those outside government, thereby constraining their ability to effectively prepare and contribute to building a strong, inclusive, and stable democratic nation.
The Commission also reiterated its commitment to redoubling preparedness ahead of the general election so as to ensure credible and transparent electoral processes in Nigeria, and also urged political parties to adhere strictly to the review of guidelines in the conduct of its activities.